Hello there, it's me, Sari here again, and today I'm here to show you, give you a sort of a show and tell scrap haul video. I ordered some things from Scrapbruket and I just gave some of them a go before shooting this video. So I did finally realize how amazing it would be to have stamps and coordinating dies when it comes to steampunky stuff, time traveler stuff. Sheena Douglas has designed these and she does it for Crafter's Companion. So it's a set of stamps and dies, and there's another one on the back side with beautiful cogwheels and everything. So Time Traveler is the main theme of it. Geared Up is this stamp set called, and this one is called, I believe it was In the Pipeline. And the same thing goes for the die set. In the Pipeline varies and versus Geared Up. And I did try to cut them out first. So I did stamp the first one in red, and I thought that would be funky perhaps on a certain sort of layout. But the stamping was all right because then it was a complete cog. But when I die cut it, it cuts it in two, and I don't understand why. Why on earth does it need to be cut in two? Because the picture itself shows as it is, and as it would be. It actually doesn't show. It is like that. And I didn't think it was like that, because I would really have wanted to have that one as a complete cog, because then I would be able to actually put something on top of it, and sort of. But I just suppose I have to secure it somehow. I'm not sure how, but I'll just have to give it a go now, won't I? And for the second one, I just dragged some brown ink on the paper and stamped in black and then die cut it, and I got this result. So you can really have some fun coloring in that die cut or the stamped image before you die cut it. And the rest of the cogs, some of them are here, and just look at that one. I mean, I love that one. And then I went ahead stamping this one, because I really like the effect of the blackness there. I could see myself perhaps having it, coloring this one in a sort of coppery or brassy color, and then die cut it. And I just have to pay attention to where I place the die in order to get it perfect. It isn't absolutely perfectly die cut there. It's my first attempt though, so I really get to give myself some credit for that. Well, the next stamp set I got was this one, also from Crafter's Companion. Words to Inspire, Set 2 it's called. And it has got some really nice, strong words that I'm thinking I could use on my collage stamped or mixed media projects. Here's another set of stamps I got. I'm sort of in a collective mood for nature-themed stamps. Could it be butterflies and birds? So mainly I actually got the stamp for these gathered birds and butterflies, because I was thinking that they could be really nice to have on a piece of card somewhere. Also, I did like this one. Grasses and such I do have since before. The flowers are nice, sort of, and then there's a ormbunke in Swedish. I'm not sure what that's. Is it kind of fern perhaps in English? And all in all, it's a really nice stamp set. That one is beautiful as well, since it's solid like that. And the butterflies, I believe you could stamp it in one color, put in another, and perhaps, or just twist them up so you could actually have two colored stamps there. And this is the stamp set from Marieke, Precious Marieke, down there. And the stamp set is called Seasonal Flowers. And I actually did put my dies on a metal sheet or magnetic sheet like this. And when it comes to the stamps, I put them on a storage easy mount friendly panel like this. And if I wanted to, I could of course have this in a binder of sorts and have stamps on this side as well. But since I am the person who likes to browse through them as I did when I was younger with records and stuff, I just want to be able to browse like this. So I'm just keeping my stamps on one side of the sheet, and here is another one. And they really stick nicely to these. And these are also from Crafter's Companion, and they sell them in a package of 3, I believe. So it's a really nice thing to do. And I'm also a friend partial to clear stamps. I mean, I do like rubber stamps, but the one drawback, of course, is that they are sort of bulky, they weigh more, and it's difficult to see if you're just haphazard stamping. You really need a sort of a guideline acrylic block And my favorite, of course, is this one from Inka Dinka Doo. And since it has those really nice sides, it's really easy to get a grip of this one, and it has got a grid pattern as well. So it's easy for me to get it sort of straight, but it's easier with a clear stamp, I say. But to my surprise, all of the clear stamps that I got this time had really poor stickiness to them. So I actually decided on trying to put them on this, and they seem to hang on pretty well there. So I did get a set of photograph themed stamps from Scrap Berries Photo Archive, this one is called. Here's another one, a birds on a branch, this one is called, I believe, Nellie's Choice. Branch with birds, if I'm to be correct. And they also have some other silhouette stamps. And here's another one from Prima Marketing Incorporated. And this is the pattern itself. It's pretty small a picture. So much goes to just telling the company's name and everything. And so here's where I store these stamps. And I'm going to show you some more. This one hasn't got a picture at all, but it has got the numbers. I have bought some number stamps. You're going to see them backwards here. So I actually put these here as well on another panel like this. And I got another set of stamps from Prima Marketing Incorporated. And this is what it looks like. And as it were, I put all of them here as well. And I decided on giving all of the stamps, all of these stamps, for a test drive. So I started off stamping this, because I just wanted to give it a go with the birds on the branch, or the branch with the birds. And then I continued stamping bits and pieces of those stamps around this paper, and it turned out that the stamps were just sufficient. It was a sufficient amount of stamps that I could actually fill this paper and still leave it clean in the center. So I'm thinking that this one could be completed by just die cutting a word, happy, hello, or something similar to that. And then I went ahead with just the number and the alphabet stamps, and I succeeded in getting the numbers and everything around the paper without them colliding with each other. So it was a really fun technique. I also got myself another stamp, and it seems like I have forgotten it somewhere else. But this is what it looks like. It was from Stampscapes, I believe, and it was something Born Star, or Star is Born or something. So this is it. And then I stamped it off twice, thrice, and four times. So you can see that you can create sort of a nice background theme with this one if you're just going to stamp off the excess ink. So it's a really funky looking stamp, I must say. And then we come to the final bit, and it is the art of Brett Welderley, and he is a companion of the Stampers Anonymous theme, and the set is called Mr. Meow Meow and Tweet McGee. There you can see it better. And it's a big cat there, and the head of a cat, and there's a bird. And I think that this is a really nice one. And I also like these handwritten words. Meow and everything. I mean, for goodness sake, that was a really good meow. And what I did was I stamped the cat twice on pattern paper, and my idea is just cut this cat out and even cut the jacket out and put it on top, so I can actually build up sort of by paper piecing this cat into something else. And I'm not sure how to work it from there. Perhaps I'll color the bird in with blue or something, and perhaps I'll even include this on a sort of a stamped, collage stamped piece. And one thing I want to show you in the end, the stamp is so big that a regular block like this isn't enough. So I actually went for my precision press from We Are Memory Keepers. I do like this stamping tool. I really do like it, because if I compare it to the Misty, it's easier to open it because there's a gap there. So it's easy for me to open this one up. Whilst the Misty is just baton. I mean, you have to struggle a bit to get it open. Some people have used some washi tape and such, but I do like this one better. And then I saw that Tim Holtz is also coming out with one, and he has flaps and tabs and everything. I believe that is going to be even easier to open. But that's something for later, I suppose. I'm going to sign off right now. Hope to come back soon. Bye bye.